It's Friday, May 16th. For the first time in 3 years, Russia and Ukraine are at the same table for peace talks, but expectations for a breakthrough are low. Heading home, U.S. President Donald Trump wraps up his first major foreign trip of his second term in the Middle East. And live from Cannes, our film critic Rad will give us a behind-the-scenes look at the iconic film festival, including his experience at Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning premiere. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Good morning, Canada. Welcome to Your Morning. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
Good morning. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
I'm Kelsey McEwen. Happy Friday.
Well, happening right now, officials from Ukraine and Russia have started peace talks in Turkey. That meeting started about 30 minutes ago, and this is the first direct meeting between the two sides since the war started in 2022. Neither Russian President Vladimir Putin nor Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky are at the table this morning. Russia's delegation is being led by one of Putin's aides. Ukraine's team is headed by its defense minister. Ukraine is said to be looking for a 30-day ceasefire, an idea Russia opposes. Expectations, as Anne-Marie mentioned, for these talks are pretty low. After the start was delayed yesterday, both sides accusing each other of stalling. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump is wrapping up his final day of a week-long Middle East trip. Before heading back to Washington, President Trump took part in a business roundtable in Abu Dhabi. During this three-day trip, President Trump struck several deals, including a partnership with the UAE to build a data center complex. The U.S. and Saudi Arabia also signed a defense agreement worth nearly $142 billion. Back here at home, people in Manitoba are being asked not to set any campfires this long weekend because of the ongoing wildfires in the province.
This is where I live, and all our stuff is there. All our valuables, passports, pictures, kids' graduation stuff.
Dan Giu was forced to move his family into their trailer because of the evacuation orders. Manitoba says more than 1,000 people have been forced out. There are 5 wildfires still burning out of control across southern Manitoba. That includes the deadly Lac de Bonnie fire as well. Meanwhile, in Saskatchewan, people are also being told avoid fireworks and campfires over the long weekend.
All the fires are started by us people, not intentionally, whether it be quads or whatever that might be. And so I just ask people to be very, very careful in everything they're doing.
People in Canada Lake, which is in northern Saskatchewan, are being told you need to be ready to go at a moment's notice. Wildfires are burning quite close to the town. There are 11 active wildfires in the province burning right now. To give you some context, I mean, there have been 155 fires so far this year. That is up from the 5-year average of 96 at this point in May. It has been 2 weeks now since 2 children went missing in Pictou County in Nova Scotia, and the lack of witnesses is likely a huge obstacle in this investigation.
So given that there is no witnesses to what had happened, that leaves a very, very big gaping hole in this investigation.
CP24 crime analyst Steve Ryan says RCMP will still be looking at whether foul play is a factor in their disappearance. The active search for 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lily Sullivan, it has been scaled back, as we know. The children went missing on the morning of May 2nd. They have not been seen since that time. A nearly week-long search of more than 6 square kilometers followed that, which included 160 ground search and rescue workers. Hudsons Bay is getting a second life with another iconic Canadian brand.
At some point in the future, we'll be able to buy some of these brands, particularly the 4-stripe brands, at Canadian Tire, one of its banners.
Canadian Tire says it will pay $30 million for intellectual property belonging to Hudsons Bay. So that includes, the sale, by the way, includes the Hudsons Bay brand, their famous multicolored stripes, its coat of arms, other trademarks as well. It will allow these brands to eventually be sold by Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire also owns Sport Chek, Party City, Marks, Pro Hockey Life. Hudsons Bay leases are still available for investors, along with 4,400 pieces of art and artifacts expected to be auctioned off. The Bloc Québécois is planning to officially challenge the election results in Terrebonne.
We want this election to be held properly, and that's it.
The Liberals won this riding by, as we know, a single vote. after a judicial recount. Soon after that happened, one Bloc voter came forward saying her special ballot was returned in the mail because of a postal code error. Elections Canada has since confirmed there were 5 more late ballots that were not counted. The agency has declared its recount final, though. So what happens now? It's up to a party to challenge that. In addition to the legal challenge, the Bloc is also calling for a by-election in Terrebonne. This week's Mets-Pirates series had an uninvited guest at Wednesday's game. You see that?
Unexpected visitor. I believe he was in my garbage can last night. Oh, my.
Probably very scared. You're right.
Humongous. Oh my God.
He is big.
Look at this guy on his phone. Doesn't care.
Well, look at that. Raccoon spotted running through the stands. I wouldn't say running. Oh,
I would
this
say
is in
running.
slow-mo. Yeah, this was in slow-mo. It wasn't a terribly crowded game because of the rain, so the Raccoon really just roamed. This was during the 7th inning, so he was having his own, stretch.
Oh my God.